Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to go over another episode of the Infected How-To series. We're going to be maxing out our stats some more. So we already have stamina maxed out, we have health maxed out. We've already maxed out thirst. Let me get rid of some of this garbage really quick. We're just going to throw it on the ground. So if I hold down F and you look down in the right corner, you can see that we currently are sitting, like I said before, 300 health, 300 stamina. Our thirst goes up to 200. And proteins, carbs, fats are currently sitting at 102 max, and that's what we're working on now. In order to do that, you need to have a food prep table. You need to have a bunch of mushrooms. You're going to need a lot of plastic. And then you'll need to have a bunch of meat stew. Or it's not meat stew, stew mix rather. So I've got tons of stew mix right here. I've got 5 fridges full of it because you're going to need 100 to reach the maximum. I've already made some of it, so it's not completely full. We're going to be making these ration packs. They stack up to 5 each. They give you a ton of stats: 50 health, 25 thirst, 100 carbs, 100 protein, 100 fat, 100 vitamins, and 25 energy. It's made on the food prep table, plus 1 to max protein, carbs, and fat when consumed. And like I said, it's an expensive recipe, so if we go into here, Itempedia, food and drinks, and come down here to the bottom just like we did for the onion soup, and you look at this, the recipe is 1 stew mix, not the cooked meat stew, just the stew mix, which takes 1 raw meat, 1 raw fish, 1 potato, 1 onion. We'll go over that in a second. And then that's just part of the recipe. Then you need 1 melon, 3 mushrooms, and 1 piece of plastic. So like I said, it's a very time consuming thing to make. It takes a long time. That's why I went ahead and stored everything into here so we can do it all in one go. Alright, so to make the stew mix, like I said, you're going to need 1 fish, 1 raw meat. Hold on, we got to get the right angle on this because there's no take all button and you can't do like a right click or a shift click to get anything out of the refrigerator. You just have to click and drag on it, which is kind of a drag, I guess you could say, to do a really sad pun. So we've got enough here to make 4 stew mixes, and I'm just kind of stacking it up so you can see what we're going to do to make those stew mixes. I do have an episode out on that. Stew mix, like I said before, is used to make this recipe. It's also used to make meat stew. Meat stew is what gets your max health up. So if you lose health from dying or you want to reach the 300 max, you'll need to make a bunch of this. Used to, it was just 1 meat, 1 fish, 1 potato. Now it's onions, since he's added onions. So my episode does not include the onions because it was before then. Alright, so once you have all those, you then come to the food prep table, and you're going to add 1 of each. Hit craft. That's going to make the stew mix. And you can do an alt right click here to move stuff to the table. From there we'll need plastic. Well, we gotta get some plastic on us, and we'll need melons. So we'll come over here, we'll grab a couple of melons. Replant them as you go because it'll take quite a few. That was that. Now we need 1 more. As you can see, I've gone ahead and planted everything except extra watermelons because my stamina's already maxed out. So I don't need that many watermelons, but onions and everything else we needed a ton of, so I went ahead and planted or built out and then planted full greenhouses of all this. So I've got 1 of each. Alright, so now that we have all these items, we're going to need 3 mushrooms. So like I said, you can do an alt right click, a shift click, however you want to do it. Then we're coming here, we need 1 piece of plastic, and then craft, and that gives us 1 ration. And as I said before, they stack up to 5 each. They do have well, actually these last forever. There's no timer on it. I thought they had a shelf life, but they don't, so that's nice. So we're going to craft all these up. Like I said, 3 mushrooms, 1 melon, 1 stew mix, and 1 piece of plastic. And that's going to give us the ration. And that'll raise our max stats up so we can go longer without needing food. Alright, so as you can see there, we've got a bunch of those. We've got 4 of those. We're currently sitting at 102 max. We'll go ahead and eat these 4. So just do a right mouse button, eat. And you can just see our stats shooting up as far as like everything's getting filled back up. We're now at 106 on the proteins, carbs, and fats. We'll do vitamins on the next episode. And then that should have all of our stuff maxed out as far as our normal stats go. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these, and then I will be right back. So we finally finished getting all of those things consumed and made up. We've got a few left on us. We're going to knock those out right now, the last 4. Again, that's 3 mushrooms, 1 melon, 1 stew mix, and 1 piece of plastic. And currently at 199 and 200 on proteins, carbs, and fats. We'll make one more just to make sure that's the cap. So let's grab a melon. And we can come into here. There we go. As I know I have some left somewhere. Let's see, so we need 3 more mushrooms. Plenty of plastic left. Craft it, and let's see, I'm pretty sure, like I said, 200 is the cap, and yes, 200 is the cap. So as you can see, our stats, the only thing we have left now is the vitamins. Besides that, everything else is at 300, 300, 200, 200, 200, etc. Should be pretty close to God mode without being in God mode. So the next item that we have left to make will be the veggie salad, which is going to take 1 cucumber, 1 corn, 1 potato, and 1 empty can. And it will give us 1 max vitamins. So we'll do a video on that. It'll be coming out soon. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comments, need help with anything, as always, shoot me a message, drop a comment below, hit me up in Discord. I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Thanks for watching.